Welcome to English Practice Everyday. In today's preposition practice video, we will understand how the preposition between is used in various contexts to indicate position, connection, choice, relationship, and other meanings in a sentence. After practicing, we will read out loud a short story that uses the preposition between in various contexts conveying different meanings. Let's start. Please speak out loud with me as we practice. 1. Preposition between indicating position is used to describe something in the space separating two points or objects. Preposition between is used to describe something in the space separating two points or objects. The bridge is between the two towns. The bridge is between the two towns. Ivy stood between her parents for the photo. Ivy stood between her parents for the photo. The book is between the lamp and the clock. The book is between the lamp and the clock. The garden lies between the house and the road. The garden lies between the house and the road. 2. Preposition between indicating connection is used to describe a relationship or link between two or more things. Preposition between is used to describe a relationship or link between two or more things. There is a strong bond between the siblings. There is a strong bond between the siblings. The treaty between the nations ensured peace. The treaty between the nations ensured peace. A secret deal was made between the two companies. A secret deal was made between the two companies. Communication between employees is essential for teamwork. Communication between employees is essential for teamwork. 3. Preposition between indicating choice is used to describe a choice involving two or more options. Preposition between is used to describe a choice involving two or more options. You need to choose between tea and coffee. You need to choose between tea and coffee. Can you pick between the red and blue pens? Can you pick between the red and blue pens? There is a clear difference between the two proposals. There is a clear difference between the two proposals. Peter is deciding between studying law or engineering. Peter is deciding between studying law or engineering. 4. Preposition between indicating division is used to describe something shared or divided among two or more entities. Preposition between is used to describe something shared or divided among two or more entities. They divided the cake between them. They divided the cake between them. Let's share the work between two of us. Let's share the work between two of us. The prize money was split equally between the winners. The prize money was split equally between the winners. There was a fair distribution of resources between the departments. There was a fair distribution of resources between the departments. 5. Preposition between indicating comparison is used to compare two or more things. Preposition between is used to compare two or more things. What's the difference between these two laptops? What's the difference between these two laptops? The link between exercise and health is well known. The link between exercise and health is well known. Can you explain the connection between the chapters? Can you explain the connection between the chapters? There is a fine line between confidence and arrogance. There is a fine line between confidence and arrogance. 6. Preposition between indicating time is used to describe an interval or period separating 2 points in time. Preposition between is used to describe an interval or period separating 2 points in time. There is a 2-hour break between classes. There's a 2-hour break between classes. I'll be available between now and next week. I'll be available between now and next week. The shop is open between Monday and Saturday. The shop is open between Monday and Saturday. The meeting is scheduled between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. The meeting is scheduled between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. 7. Preposition between indicating movement is used to describe passing from one point or place to another. Preposition between is used to describe passing from one point or place to another. The train runs between London and Paris. The train runs between London and Paris. Messages were sent between the two outposts. Messages were sent between the two outposts. Goods are transported between cities by trucks. Goods are transported between cities by trucks. Lisa commutes between her home and office daily. Lisa commutes between her home and office daily. 8. Preposition between indicating mediation is used to describe involvement in resolving an issue or conflict. Preposition between is used to describe involvement in resolving an issue or conflict. The referee mediated between the two players. The referee mediated between the two players. Mom settled the argument between the siblings. Mom settled the argument between the siblings. A lawyer is acting as a mediator between the disputing parties. A lawyer is acting as a mediator between the disputing parties. The manager negotiated between the workers and the administration. The manager negotiated between the workers and the administration. 9. Preposition between indicating boundaries or limits is used to describe something confined by two limits. Preposition between is used to describe something confined by two limits. The speed limit is set between 40 and 60 km per hour. The speed limit is set between 40 and 60 km per hour. The distance between the two locations is about 10 miles. The distance between the two locations is about 10 miles. The temperature today will be between 20 and 25 degrees. The temperature today will be between 20 and 25 degrees. Susan earned somewhere between $50 and $100 for the job. Susan earned somewhere between $50 and $100 for the job. That's the end of our practice. Let's now read out loud a short story that uses between in various contexts. Title of the story: The Bridge of Memories. In a small town nestled between two mountains, there was a narrow valley. A little bridge stretched between the hills, connecting the townspeople to the outside world. Mia lived in a cozy house between the bakery and the florist. Every morning, the smell of fresh bread mingled with the scent of flowers, making her smile. One day, Mia received a letter. It was tucked between the pages of an old book she had borrowed from the library. The letter was mysterious. It said, "Meet me at the bridge between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. I have something to show you." She looked at the clock. It was already 2 p.m. She had to decide between going and staying home. Mia felt curious. She packed her things and left. The bridge wasn't far, just a short walk between the woods and the open fields. Along the way, she saw two children playing a game. They argued over something, and Mia stepped in. She mediated between the two, helping them share their toys. The children smiled and thanked her, and Mia continued her journey. As Mia approached the bridge, she noticed a man waiting there. He stood between two lanterns that marked the middle of the bridge. He was holding a small box. "Hello," the man said. "I'm Jack. I have something special for you. But first, can you answer a question?" Mia nodded. Jack asked, "What's the difference between a promise and a secret?" Mia thought for a moment. "A promise is made between two people to keep faith. A secret is kept between two hearts to keep trust." Jack smiled. "That's a thoughtful answer." Jack handed her the box. Inside was an old key. "This key opens a door to the forest," Jack explained. "It's between the tall oak tree and the big rock near the stream. Follow the path, and you'll find it." Mia's heart raced. She loved adventures. She followed Jack's directions and found the door. It was hidden between thick vines. She used the key, and the door creaked open. Inside, she discovered an old chest. She opened it and found a collection of letters, photographs, and trinkets. It was a treasure trove of memories from long ago. Mia sat down and read the letters. They told a story of two best friends who had lived in the town. They had exchanged letters between each other for years. They dreamed of building a library that could connect the townspeople through stories. But their dream had been forgotten over time. Mia knew what she had to do. She carried the chest back to town. She gathered everyone between the bakery and the florist and shared the story. The townspeople were inspired. They decided to bring the dream to life. Days turned into weeks as everyone worked together. The children painted murals between the library's walls. The adults built shelves and filled them with books. Even Jack helped, organizing the letters and photographs into a special display. One evening, Mia stood between her parents as they admired the new library. It was a place where people could choose between countless stories, share moments, and create new memories. The bond between the townspeople grew stronger. On the opening day, Mia gave a speech. She said, "This library is more than a building. It's a bridge between the past and the future, between dreams and reality. It's a place where connections are made and stories are shared." As the sun set, the townspeople celebrated. They danced between the tables and sang songs of joy. Mia felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She knew the library would stand as a reminder of what could be achieved when people worked together. The valley remained peaceful. The bridge still connected the two mountains. And now the library stood proudly between the bakery and the florist, a symbol of unity and hope. Mia often sat there, reading stories and dreaming of new adventures that might lie ahead. End of story. Please continue practicing accurate use of the preposition between in your daily life. In our next video, we will pick up another preposition to learn and master. Bye for now.